In this video, we are going to see the PMO approach of sigmatropic reactions. The sigmatropic reactions is already discussed in the previous classes, and the FMO approach were discussed regarding that. Now we are going to the PMO approach. So first example is seen in the foreign system. In foreign system, the example we can see is 1,3 hydrogen shift. So before going to the PMO approach, first what will be happening in the sigmatropic reactions I will be discussing. See here, the hydrogen which is there, the sigma bonded, hydrogen is bonded to the carbon to the sigma bond, and this hydrogen will migrate to this carbon, that it is migrating around the conjugated pi system. So migration of the sigma bond, here sigma bond is migrating, no, the bond between carbon and hydrogen is a sigma bond. This sigma bond is migrating around the conjugated pi system. So this is known as a sigmatropic reactions. Any sigma bond that will migrate around the conjugated pi system is known as a sigmatropic reaction. Here, from where it is starting is known as a migrating origin, for where it is ending is known as a migrating terminal. So here we will call it as 1,3, means the hydrogen is shifting from first position to the third position. We are calling it as 1,3 shift. Here the hydrogen will shift from here to here, and the position of double bond changes. We will be getting this product. So in sigmatropic shift, we are seeing the stereochemical mode. First we will be seeing the suprafacial, and next one we will be seeing the antarafacial. So if we go to the first suprafacial mode, in suprafacial, first we see what is the reaction is happening. Hydrogen will be broken from here and it is shifted to this carbon, and the pi electron shifted. So this reaction is explained in the transition state here. See, this hydrogen previously attached to this carbon, now it is migrating to this carbon, and the pi electrons are shifted from here to here. So these are represented by the dotted line. This is a transition state regarding sigmatropic reactions. Now we will see the sigmatropic reaction regarding to a suprafacial mode. So here we are taking what type of system we are considering here. Here you are seeing the allyl system. This is known as a allyl system. For allyl system, you will be having Xy1, Xy2, Xy3. This is already explained in the previous MOT molecular orbital diagram of allyl. Xy1, Xy2, Xy3 molecular orbitals will be present because we are having 1, 2, 3 carbon. So 3 molecular orbitals we will be having. Now here Xy1 is represented by all 3 p orbitals are shaded towards same side. See, all are shaded downwards, no, all the p orbitals are shaded towards same side, that is given by Xy1. Now I am doing suprafacial. What is suprafacial? When I shift this hydrogen bond with respect to this lobe, this hydrogen is attached to down lobe. So with respect to this also, this is down lobe. So this hydrogen, why I have represented hydrogen in circle? Because for hydrogen the hybridization is the hydrogen is in the s orbital. That's the reason it is represented in the circular form, whereas the carbon will be having the p orbital, that is represented in the p orbitals form. Now supra indicates that the shift is happening from same side. So from down to down only the molecule is going. So here when you see, here you are having a lobe. From here hydrogen is going from down to down only, that is suprafacial. So when I remove hydrogen from here, it is joining here. So when you see the transition state, here pi bonds will be there. That's the reason represented by the dotted around this system. Now hydrogen I have written down. Previously it is attached to this. Now it is attaching to this one. And here I am getting a product. Now for the transition state, if we count the number of electrons participating. So here when you see the system, how many electrons are participating? Already 2 pi electrons are participating, and here 2 sigma electrons are migrating around the system. So here 2 sigma electrons are migrating around the system. So I will be counting as 2 sigma. Totally 4 electrons are participating. So here number of electrons are 4. Now number of nodes you see. In Xy1 already we know Xy1, if you form n-1 rule, if you take, Xy1 will be having 1 minus 1 0. Now when I am doing suprafacial, means from down to down when I am going, here node is not there, here also node is not there, so no node is formed. So suprafacial migration also when you do, here also 0 nodes are formed, total number of nodes are 0. So as we know, 4n electron system with 0 number of nodes will be anti-aromatic. As it is anti-aromatic, it will be stable in excited state and it is photochemically alert. So sigmatropic reactions, when you take sigmatropic reactions, suprafacial mode, in sigmatropic reaction, suprafacial mode will be carried out under which conditions here? Photochemical condition. So here we will see the other example for easy understanding. Once again you see, here I am considering Xi3. So when I consider Xi3, here I have written opposite shades, no? Xi3 means how many nodes you should have? 2 nodes. So oppositely I have shaded. Now I am doing suprafacial mode. When I do suprafacial mode, how to do suprafacial? The hydrogen will go from down to down only. That is supra. So when hydrogen is shifting from down to down, that I have represented in the transition state from down to down only. Previously hydrogen was attached here, now it is attacking here. So now we will be getting a product, simultaneously the product will be formed. See now, for this transition state we will calculate the nodes. Number of electrons participating, again 4 electrons. As it is 4 electron, it comes under 4n pi or not. 4 is a multiple of 4. 4 ones are 2, 3 4 ones are 4. Now here nodes, number of nodes, when you see, we are taking what type of system here? Xi3. So I am taking Xi3, the number of nodes n minus 1, 3 minus 1 will be 2. Now during stereochemical mode, I have to see whether the nodes are formed or not. See, previously shaded is joined with shaded only. Here also shaded is joined with shaded only. So no nodes are formed during this suprafacial, that is stereochemical mode. So total number of nodes are 2, that I have written. Again 4n electron system with even number of nodes is anti-aromatic according to Debye's rule. Now anti-aromatic, as it is anti-aromatic, it will be stable in excited state and it is photochemically alert. So what we are seeing, we have seen sigmatropic reaction. First we have seen the suprafacial mode. Suprafacial mode is allowed under which condition? Till now we have seen it is allowed under photochemical condition. That is of which system? We took here 4n electron system. Now here, now you try the example showing Xi2. So 3 molecular orbitals you will have, see, Xi1, Xi2, Xi3. So regarding Xi2, you show the same example. You can go through the previous video of having a allied system molecular orbital diagram if you don't understand how to draw the molecular orbital of Xi2.